Welcome to Calm English Learning, and do subscribe to our channel. Imagine speaking English so fluently that every sentence sounds powerful and natural. Today, you'll learn advanced sentences that can transform your English. I sit quietly and feel gentle warmth inside. The trees stand silently in the forest. I breathe slowly and feel calmness with every heartbeat. The clouds drift slowly across the sky. I watch the small birds move quietly in the trees. The morning is calm, soft, and peaceful. I walk slowly and feel peace with every step. The wind touches my skin gently. I sit quietly and watch the water flow slowly. The sun shines softly over the hills. I feel calm with every soft sound around me. The flowers open slowly to the morning sun. I breathe slowly and feel gentle warmth inside. The trees sway softly in the wind. I watch the sunlight shine softly on the river. A small bird rests quietly on a branch. I walk slowly through the quiet forest. The river moves quietly past the stones. I sit quietly and feel calmness spreading inside. The morning light shines softly on the leaves. The clouds drift gently above the hills. I breathe slowly and feel peace inside. The flowers sway softly in the morning breeze. I walk slowly and feel gentle energy inside. The trees stand silently in the forest. I watch the soft reflection of light on the water. The sun rises slowly over the hills. I sit quietly and watch the small ripples on the river. The wind moves softly through the leaves. I feel calm with every gentle sound around me. The morning is soft and peaceful. I breathe slowly and feel gentle warmth inside. The flowers shine softly in the sunlight. I walk slowly through the soft grass. The river reflects soft light from the sky. I sit quietly and watch the small birds moving in the trees. The trees sway gently in the wind. I feel calmness spreading through my heart. The clouds float slowly in the blue sky. I watch the sunlight touch the leaves softly. The morning is quiet, soft, and still. I breathe slowly and feel calm inside. A small butterfly moves gently across the flowers. I walk slowly and feel peace with every step. The river flows quietly past the stones. I sit quietly and feel gentle warmth in my body. The sun shines softly on the soft grass. I feel calm with every gentle sound around me. The flowers sway softly in the morning breeze. I watch small shadows move on the earth. The trees stand silently in the forest. I breathe slowly and feel peace inside. The morning light shines softly on the leaves. I walk slowly through the soft grass and feel calm. The clouds drift slowly across the sky. I sit quietly and watch the water move gently. The river reflects soft sunlight. I feel calmness spreading through my heart. The sun rises gently over the hills. I breathe slowly and feel gentle warmth inside. The flowers open slowly to the morning sun. I walk slowly and feel peace with every step. The wind touches my face softly. A small bird moves quietly on a branch. I sit quietly and feel calmness inside. The trees sway softly in the morning breeze. I watch the sunlight shine softly on the river. The morning is soft, quiet, and peaceful. I breathe slowly and feel calm with every heartbeat. The river moves quietly past the stones. I see small birds resting on the trees. The flowers sway gently in the soft wind. I walk slowly through the soft grass. The clouds float slowly in the blue sky. I sit quietly and feel gentle warmth spreading inside. The sun warms my face softly. I watch soft shadows move on the ground. The trees stand silently in the forest. I breathe slowly and feel calm with every step. The morning light touches everything softly. A small butterfly moves gently across a flower. I walk slowly and feel peace inside. The river reflects soft sunlight. I sit quietly and watch the small ripples on the water. The flowers shine softly in the morning sun. I feel calmness spreading through my body. The wind moves softly through the leaves. The sun rises gently over the hills. I breathe slowly and feel peace inside. The trees sway softly in the wind. I watch the sunlight shine softly on the leaves. The morning is quiet, soft, and still. I sit quietly and feel calm with every soft sound. The river flows quietly past the stones. I walk slowly and feel gentle energy inside. The morning dew is soft on the grass. A small frog sits quietly by the pond. Sunlight warms the stones by the path. The leaves shimmer gently in the wind. I feel a calm stillness in the garden. The river curves slowly around the rocks. A butterfly rests on a tall flower. The clouds glow softly in the sunrise. I hear soft buzzing of bees near the flowers. The soil smells fresh after the rain. A dragonfly hovers quietly over the water. The branches creak softly in the wind. Sunlight filters gently through the tree leaves. A squirrel moves slowly along the branch. The air feels soft against my skin. I watch a snail move across the leaf. The pond reflects gentle light from the sky. A bird fluffs its feathers in the morning sun. The soft grass bends under my footsteps. I feel the calmness of the forest floor. The riverbank is quiet and still. A tiny flower peeks through the soil. The wind brushes gently against the tree trunk. Sunlight dances softly on the river water. I hear soft chirps of crickets in the grass. The petals of a flower open slowly. A frog jumps softly into the pond. The morning mist rests gently on the leaves. I watch shadows stretch across the soft earth. A small fish glides quietly in the water. The earth feels damp and calm. The trees sway gently in a light breeze. I touch a smooth pebble by the river. A bird spreads its wings slowly. The morning air feels soft and cool. I see sunlight scatter across the leaves. A snail leaves a thin trail on the grass. The river hums quietly as it moves. A leaf drifts slowly on the water. The clouds turn pink with the rising sun. I hear soft rustling of small animals. The soil feels cool under my hands. A flower bends gently toward the sun. The wind moves softly through tall grass. I see reflections of clouds in the pond. A butterfly opens its wings slowly. The morning is still and quiet. I touch soft moss on a tree trunk. The river flows around fallen branches. A small bird hops carefully on the ground. The sunlight warms the tips of the flowers. I hear water trickle softly from the rocks. The clouds float slowly above the trees. A leaf lands quietly on the path. I watch soft ripples form on the river. The morning air smells fresh and clean. A bee rests gently on a petal. The grass glistens softly with dew. I see the sunlight shift through the clouds. A small frog hides under a leaf. The riverbank is lined with soft moss. I watch shadows move gently across the stones. The wind whispers softly through the branches. A dragonfly lands quietly on a reed. The sunlight warms the soft sand near the river. I hear leaves flutter softly in the morning. The flowers sway gently in the breeze. A small snail rests on a mossy stone. The morning sky is light and calm. I feel soft energy in the quiet forest. A bird pecks slowly at the ground. The water glows softly in the sunlight. I watch small waves lap gently on the shore. The earth feels soft beneath my feet. A butterfly flutters slowly above the flowers. The clouds are soft and pink with light. I hear the gentle sound of water dripping. The grass bends lightly in the breeze. A leaf falls slowly to the ground. I watch sunlight move across the soft soil. A small frog croaks quietly in the pond. The morning air is calm and still. I see reflections of trees in the river. A bird preens softly on a branch. The river flows quietly past tall reeds. I feel the warmth of sunlight on my skin. The wind moves gently through the flower petals. A snail slides slowly across the moss. The earth smells fresh and calm. I hear soft chirps from birds in the distance. A butterfly rests quietly on a leaf. The morning sky glows softly with light. I watch ripples form gently on the pond. The sunlight warms soft stones on the riverbank. A small fish moves quietly under the water. The leaves shimmer softly in the breeze. I feel calm as I sit near the pond. A bird hops slowly along the river edge. The water flows quietly around the stones. The clouds move gently across the soft sky. A leaf drifts slowly in the current. I see sunlight scatter through the morning trees. A dragonfly hovers quietly above the water. The grass glistens softly with morning dew. I hear the soft hum of insects near flowers. The earth feels calm under my hands. A snail moves slowly across a damp leaf. The river reflects the soft light of morning. I watch the shadows of trees stretch gently. A butterfly lands softly on a flower petal. The morning air is cool and fresh. I see sunlight shine through the leaves. The wind whispers softly among the branches. A bird rests quietly on a moss-covered stone. The flowers glow softly in the morning sun. I watch ripples form gently in the pond. The earth feels damp and soft underfoot. A small frog sits quietly on a rock. The clouds drift slowly across the morning sky. I hear water trickle softly over stones. A leaf floats gently on the river surface. The sunlight warms the soft grass. I see reflections of clouds in the water. A butterfly flutters softly among flowers. The morning is quiet and peaceful. I watch small waves move gently on the river. The wind moves softly through the reeds. A snail rests quietly on a damp stone. The river curves gently around the mossy rocks. I breathe slowly and feel calm inside. The clouds glow softly in the morning sun. A bird hops carefully along the path. The grass bends gently in the breeze. I see sunlight scatter softly across the earth. A dragonfly rests quietly on a leaf. The water moves softly around fallen branches. I hear soft chirping from birds in the distance. A butterfly rests quietly on a flower. The morning light touches everything gently. The earth feels soft and cool underfoot. I watch ripples form slowly in the pond. A leaf lands quietly on the soft ground. The wind whispers softly through the tall trees. A frog jumps gently into the pond. The clouds drift slowly across the soft sky. I feel calmness spreading through my body. A bird spreads its wings slowly in the sun. The river moves quietly past soft stones. I see soft light glimmering on the water. A snail slides slowly across the mossy log. The grass glistens softly with morning dew. I watch shadows stretch gently across the forest floor. The flowers open slowly in the sunlight. A butterfly flutters slowly above the river. The earth smells fresh after the morning rain. I breathe slowly and feel gentle energy inside. The wind moves softly through the flower petals. A bird rests quietly on a moss-covered branch. The morning sky glows softly with light. I watch soft ripples form on the water's surface. The sunlight warms soft stones by the river. A small fish glides quietly under the riverbank. The clouds float gently above the morning trees. I feel peace growing inside my heart. A butterfly rests gently on a small flower. The grass bends lightly in the soft wind. I watch sunlight scatter through the branches. The river flows quietly past mossy rocks. A snail moves slowly across the damp earth. The morning is calm, quiet, and gentle. I hear soft buzzing of insects near the flowers. The earth feels cool and soft under my hands. A small bird rests quietly on a branch. The wind brushes softly through the tall grass. I watch reflections of the clouds in the water. The flowers sway gently in the breeze. A dragonfly hovers quietly above the pond. I feel gentle warmth spreading through my chest. The morning light touches everything softly. I sit quietly and watch ripples on the river. The sun rises gently over the forest. I breathe slowly and feel calmness inside. The clouds drift slowly across the sky. A butterfly moves slowly across the flowers. The river reflects soft sunlight on the stones. I watch soft shadows move across the mossy ground. The grass glistens softly with morning dew. A small frog croaks quietly by the pond. I feel calm with every gentle sound around me. The trees sway softly in the morning breeze. The wind touches my skin softly. I watch sunlight shine through the leaves. A snail rests quietly on the soft earth. The flowers open slowly to the sunlight. I sit quietly and feel peace spreading inside. The river flows quietly past fallen branches. The morning is still, calm and gentle. A bird fluffs its feathers slowly in the sun. I walk slowly through the soft grass. The clouds float softly above the forest. I see sunlight scatter softly across the water. A butterfly rests quietly on a leaf. The wind whispers softly through the trees. I breathe slowly and feel calm with every step. The river moves quietly around mossy stones. A small fish swims slowly under the water. The morning light shines softly on the flowers. I watch ripples move gently on the river. The earth feels soft beneath my feet. A frog jumps quietly into the pond. I feel calmness spreading through my mind. The clouds glow softly with morning light. I see small birds hopping slowly on the ground. The grass bends softly in the gentle breeze. A dragonfly rests quietly on the soft leaf. I watch sunlight glimmer on the river's surface. The flowers sway gently in the morning wind. I sit quietly and feel peace inside. The river reflects soft sunlight across the stones. A butterfly flutters slowly above the flowers. The morning is calm, quiet, and peaceful. I breathe slowly and feel gentle warmth inside. A soft breeze moves through the garden. Sunlight touches the tips of the tall grass. A frog sits quietly on a smooth stone. The river curves gently around the fallen tree. I watch the morning mist over the pond. A bird flutters slowly between the branches. The flowers bend gently toward the sun. I feel calm as I touch the soft soil. The clouds glow faint pink in the sunrise. A dragonfly rests quietly on a reed. The grass moves softly in the morning wind. I hear a gentle hum of insects nearby. The earth smells fresh after the soft rain. A snail slides slowly along the moss. Sunlight sparkles gently on the water. A small bird hops carefully on the riverbank. The trees sway lightly with the morning breeze. I see a butterfly rest on a leaf. The river glistens softly under the sunlight. A leaf drifts slowly down the stream. The morning air is cool and gentle. I hear the soft trickle of water from the rocks. The flowers shine softly with dew. A frog jumps quietly into the pond. The clouds float slowly above the soft hills. I watch small ripples move gently across the pond. The wind whispers softly through the grass. A butterfly opens its wings slowly. The river moves quietly around mossy stones. I touch a smooth pebble by the water. The morning sun warms the soft sand. A small fish glides quietly under the riverbank. The leaves shimmer gently in the light. I watch a bird preen slowly on a branch. The earth feels damp and soft underfoot. A snail rests quietly on a leaf. The clouds glow softly pink in the morning. I hear soft chirping from birds in the trees. The grass bends gently under the wind. A dragonfly moves slowly across the pond. Sunlight falls softly on the stones. I sit quietly and feel the calm air. The river flows gently past tall reeds. A butterfly lands quietly on a flower. The morning sky is pale blue and soft. I see small ripples on the water. The flowers sway slowly in the light breeze. A frog croaks quietly in the pond. The wind touches my skin gently. I watch the reflection of clouds on the river. A snail moves slowly across the moss. The trees sway softly in the morning sun. I breathe slowly and feel calm inside. The sunlight warms the tops of the flowers. A bird rests quietly on a mossy stone. The river moves quietly around fallen branches. I see sunlight scatter across the soft grass. A butterfly flutters slowly near the water. The clouds drift softly in the sky. The flowers open gently to the morning light. I watch ripples form softly on the river. A small fish swims quietly under the surface. The wind brushes softly through the tall leaves. I sit quietly and feel peace inside. The morning is calm, soft, and still. A dragonfly hovers slowly above the pond. Sunlight touches the river gently. I hear leaves flutter softly in the wind. The earth smells fresh and cool. A frog sits quietly on a mossy stone. The grass glistens softly with dew. I watch shadows move slowly on the ground. A butterfly rests quietly on a flower. The river reflects soft light from the morning. The clouds float gently across the sky. I breathe slowly and feel calmness inside. The trees stand silently in the garden. The morning light touches everything softly. A bird hops carefully along the soft path. The flowers sway gently in the breeze. I see sunlight glimmer across the river. A snail slides slowly along the soft earth. The water ripples quietly over smooth stones. The wind moves softly through the grass. I sit quietly and feel gentle warmth. The morning is quiet and peaceful. A butterfly flutters slowly among the flowers. The river flows gently past the mossy stones. I hear soft chirping from small birds. Sunlight warms the soft moss on the rocks. The clouds glow faintly pink in the morning. A dragonfly rests quietly on a leaf. The grass bends lightly under the breeze. I watch the reflection of trees in the water. A frog jumps quietly into the pond. The flowers bend slowly toward the light. The wind touches my face softly. I breathe slowly and feel calm energy. The river moves quietly around smooth rocks. A small bird fluffs its feathers slowly. The morning air is fresh and gentle. The clouds drift slowly above the hills. I watch small ripples form on the pond. A butterfly rests quietly on a petal. The sunlight warms the soft stones. I feel calmness spreading through my chest. The trees sway gently in the wind. A snail rests quietly on the moss. The river reflects soft sunlight on the water. I see shadows stretch slowly across the earth. The flowers sway gently in the morning breeze. A frog croaks quietly from the pond. The grass glistens softly with morning dew. I watch sunlight scatter softly across the leaves. A dragonfly moves slowly over the water. The clouds glow softly with morning light. I breathe slowly and feel gentle energy inside. The river flows quietly around the mossy stones. A small fish glides quietly in the pond. The wind brushes softly through the tall grass. I sit quietly and feel peace inside. The morning sky is pale blue and calm. A butterfly flutters slowly among flowers. Sunlight touches the river softly. I see soft shadows move across the moss. The flowers open gently to the sunlight. A frog sits quietly on the rock. The clouds drift slowly across the sky. I watch ripples move softly on the water. A snail moves slowly along the moss. The river moves gently past smooth stones. I hear soft buzzing from insects nearby. The grass bends gently in the morning wind. A dragonfly hovers quietly over the pond. I breathe slowly and feel calmness inside. The sunlight warms the soft leaves. A bird rests quietly on the branch. The river flows gently around mossy rocks. I sit quietly and watch shadows move slowly. The morning light touches everything softly. A butterfly rests quietly on a flower petal. The clouds float gently across the sky. The flowers sway softly in the breeze. I see sunlight glimmer on the water. A small frog croaks quietly by the pond. The grass glistens softly with morning dew. I watch soft ripples form on the river. A snail slides slowly along the mossy log. The wind brushes gently through the trees. I feel calm with every gentle sound. The river reflects soft light across the stones. A dragonfly rests quietly on the leaf. The morning is quiet, soft, and peaceful. I breathe slowly and feel gentle warmth inside. The sun rises softly over the forest. A butterfly flutters slowly above the flowers. The trees sway gently in the wind. I sit quietly and watch the water move. The clouds glow softly with morning light. A small fish swims quietly under the riverbank. The flowers open slowly to the sunlight. I see soft shadows move across the mossy ground. A frog jumps gently into the pond. The grass bends lightly under the soft wind. I watch sunlight scatter softly through the branches. A snail rests quietly on the damp soil. The river moves quietly around fallen branches. I feel calmness spreading through my body. The morning light shines softly on the leaves. A bird fluffs its feathers slowly. I walk slowly and feel peace with every step. The clouds drift slowly above the hills. A dragonfly hovers quietly near the pond. The earth smells fresh and cool underfoot. I sit quietly and feel gentle energy inside. The river flows gently past the stones. A butterfly rests quietly on a flower. The morning is calm, soft, and still. I watch ripples move gently on the water. The trees sway softly in the breeze. A small frog sits quietly on a stone. The sunlight warms the soft moss. I breathe slowly and feel peace in my heart. The grass glistens softly with dew. A snail slides slowly across the leaf. I see soft light shimmer on the river. The flowers sway gently in the morning wind. A bird rests quietly on a mossy branch. I sit quietly and watch shadows stretch. The clouds drift slowly across the soft sky. The river reflects sunlight gently. A dragonfly moves slowly above the water. I feel calm with every gentle sound around me. The morning light touches everything softly. A butterfly flutters slowly near the river. The grass bends lightly in the soft breeze. I watch sunlight scatter softly on the earth. A small fish glides quietly under the surface. The river moves quietly past mossy rocks. I breathe slowly and feel gentle warmth inside. A frog croaks quietly from the pond. The flowers open slowly to the morning sun. I see small shadows move across the moss. The clouds glow softly with morning light. A dragonfly rests quietly on a leaf. The trees sway gently in the breeze. I sit quietly and feel peace inside. The river flows quietly around smooth stones. A butterfly rests quietly on a flower petal. The morning is soft, calm, and peaceful. I walk slowly and feel gentle energy inside. The sunlight warms the soft stones by the river. The morning fog drifts slowly over the meadow. A small turtle rests quietly on a stone. Sunlight filters gently through the tall pines. The river curves around a cluster of mossy rocks. A leaf floats softly on the surface of the pond. The wind brushes lightly across the flower petals. I hear the soft hum of bees in the garden. A bird stretches its wings slowly in the sunlight. The grass shimmers softly with early dew. A snail glides carefully over the damp soil. The clouds hang gently in the pale blue sky. Sunlight warms the soft bark of a tree. A butterfly lands slowly on a blooming flower. The water moves quietly around a fallen branch. The morning air carries a soft, fresh scent. I watch the gentle ripple of the river. A small frog sits silently near the edge of the pond. The trees sway lightly in the morning breeze. A dragonfly hovers slowly over the soft grass. The sunlight glows warmly on the stones by the river. I see a leaf drifting slowly in the current. The flowers bend gently toward the sunlight. A tiny bird rests quietly on a branch. The moss feels soft under my fingertips. The river flows smoothly around smooth pebbles. A snail moves cautiously along the forest floor. The clouds reflect soft pink light from the sunrise. I hear the gentle trickle of water from the rocks. The grass waves softly in the morning wind. A butterfly opens its wings slowly on a leaf. The sun warms the earth with a gentle light. A small fish glides quietly in a shaded pool. The wind whispers softly through the tall reeds. I see shadows stretch gently across the mossy ground. A bird pecks slowly at the seeds on the soil. The riverbank is calm and peaceful in the morning. Sunlight scatters softly on the surface of the water. A frog croaks quietly near a lily pad. The grass glistens softly after the early dew. I watch a dragonfly hover gently over the river. The clouds move slowly across the calm sky. A butterfly drifts lightly in the warm sunlight. The trees stand quietly in the soft morning light. The water laps softly against smooth stones. A snail rests quietly on the edge of a leaf. The sunlight warms the soft petals of flowers. I hear soft rustling from leaves in the gentle wind. A bird spreads its wings slowly above the garden. The river reflects the soft pink color of the clouds. A leaf floats gently downstream. The morning air is cool and calm. I watch sunlight dance softly on the ripples of the river. A small frog hides under a mossy rock. The flowers open gently to the morning sun. The clouds drift slowly above the forest. A dragonfly lands softly on a green leaf. The grass bends lightly under the gentle breeze. I see a tiny snail moving along a branch. The river flows quietly past tall reeds. A butterfly rests gently on the soft petals of a flower. The morning sky is pale blue and calm. I hear soft chirping of birds in the distance. Sunlight glows warmly on the smooth stones. A small fish swims slowly beneath the surface. The trees sway gently in the light wind. The moss feels soft beneath my hands. I watch ripples form slowly on the surface of the pond. A frog sits quietly on a sunlit stone. The clouds glow softly with early morning light. The grass bends gently under the weight of dew. A dragonfly hovers slowly above the water. Sunlight filters softly through the leaves. I see a butterfly fluttering slowly near the river. The river moves gently around moss-covered rocks. A snail slides quietly along a damp branch. The flowers sway gently in the morning breeze. I hear the soft hum of insects near the flowers. The wind moves softly through the grass. A bird rests quietly on a mossy branch. The sunlight warms the soft earth near the riverbank. A small frog croaks quietly beside the pond. The clouds drift slowly across the calm sky. I see soft shadows moving across the mossy stones. A butterfly rests quietly on a blooming flower. The river reflects soft sunlight across the surface. The grass glistens softly with morning dew. A snail moves slowly along the damp soil. The morning air smells fresh and cool. I watch sunlight scatter gently on the leaves. A dragonfly rests quietly on a tall reed. The trees stand silently in the soft morning light. The water flows quietly around fallen branches. A small fish glides slowly in a shaded pool. The wind brushes softly across the flower petals. I see a bird pecking carefully at seeds on the ground. The flowers bend gently toward the sunlight. A leaf drifts slowly along the river surface. The morning is calm and quiet. I hear the gentle trickle of water over rocks. A frog sits quietly on the edge of a pond. The sunlight warms the soft petals of flowers. A butterfly flutters slowly among the flowers. The clouds glow softly with the colors of dawn. The grass bends lightly under the soft wind. I watch ripples move gently on the river. A dragonfly hovers slowly above the pond. The moss feels cool and soft beneath my fingers. I see shadows stretch gently across the forest floor. A small snail rests quietly on a green leaf. The river flows gently past smooth stones. The morning air carries a soft, gentle scent. Sunlight warms the soft grass by the river. A bird spreads its wings slowly in the sunlight. The flowers sway gently in the warm breeze. A frog jumps quietly into the pond. The clouds drift slowly across the pale blue sky. I watch sunlight glimmer softly on the water. A butterfly rests quietly on a mossy rock. The riverbank is calm and peaceful in the morning. The grass glistens softly with dew. A dragonfly moves slowly over the water. The sunlight warms the moss-covered stones. I see a small fish gliding quietly in the pond. The trees sway gently in the morning breeze. A leaf floats gently downstream in the river. I hear soft chirping of birds nearby. The morning sky is pale and calm. A snail slides slowly along a damp, mossy branch. The flowers open gently to the morning sunlight. A small frog rests quietly on the riverbank. The clouds glow softly with the first light of day. The wind whispers gently through the tall trees. I watch shadows move slowly on the mossy ground. A butterfly flutters slowly over the pond. The river moves quietly around smooth stones. The grass bends gently under the morning breeze. A dragonfly rests quietly on a flower. The sunlight warms the soft earth. I hear the gentle hum of insects near the water. A bird hops slowly along the riverbank. The flowers sway softly in the wind. The morning air is fresh and calm.